Hello, Fanatics! My name is Sanders, and today I'm going to review a Gundam Classic Model Kit. This time, I will show you the 1-to-144 high-grade Gunpla Builders Beginning Gundam from Bandai. A Gunpla featured in Mobile Suit Gunpla Builders Beginning G original video animation. The mobile suit is built and piloted by Gundam builder named Haru Irei in the original animation video, and Reiji on Gundam Build Fighters anime. The front of the box shows wonderful art of beginning Gundam in full color. For the side of the box, showcase the high-grade Gunpla Builders number 001, the information and classification details of what kind of Gunpla this is, and the gimmick and feature of the actual Gunpla that this kit has to offer. Upon opening the box, you will get the instruction manual for it, and 4 packs of multicolored runners that allows you to build the beginning Gundam. Each runner are organized by a letter and a number so you can follow the instruction easily or if you ever need a replacement part of it. Runner A1 is made of multicolored parts. It consists of red, blue, yellow, and trans-yellow plastic. From here you will see the hand manipulator which makes this kit unique. The Runner B is all colored white. From here you will have a glimpse on its shield and you will discover that this kit has several beam sabers. Runner C is also color white. You will have 2 of these identical runner. Runner D1 is black. Mostly parts are the hand manipulators. Runner D2 is also black. The parts were almost identical to the Runner D1. Runner E is also black, consists of joint parts. Runner for polycaps, which is standard for this high grade, and the sticker foil sheet, which will be used for color accuracy on the OVA. Now, let's build the beginning Gundam. After my quick snap build with no sanding and panel lining, you will get a beginning Gundam. The beginning Gundam has a various triangular shaped parts as an eye-filled emitters in which utilize the eye-filled base propulsion system. Built only for simulation purposes, it has 4 vents on its face and a beam-like V-fin on its head in which a very unique design. This Gundam has 6 beam sabers stored in its backpack and another 3 beam sabers which is stored behind its shield, which make this Gundam armed with a total of 9 beam sabers for close combat. 3 of its beam sabers can be held on each hand in a claw-like fashion. The beginning Gundam is also equipped with the standard weapons like beam rifle and a shield. The interesting details aspect of this kit is the various angles and curves, which is quite different from the usual square block looks of the other typical Gundam mobile suits. The color separation was good and nicely snapped together and leaves a few color correcting stickers for its color accuracy to be applied. Number are still visible, so you need to spend more time and effort to remove its imperfections.
Look at the face of this thing.
Now let's take a look of what kind of accessories this kit comes with. Hand manipulator for holding hands, trigger holding hands, shield, beam rifle. Even this kit has a 6 beam sabers in which is stored on the backpack. It only comes with 1 beam saber effect parts, and an infused hand manipulator holding 3 beam sabers. The shield has an asymmetrical design with the right half missing so as not to block the view. It also serves as a storage for the 3 beam sabers on the anime. Unfortunately, this shield doesn't serve its purpose well. The 3 supposed to be beam sabers were molded and infused together and only serves for aesthetics rather than the actual beam sabers that can be held by the beginning Gundam. The beam rifle, on the other hand, was excellent. Instead of having a single color plastic like most of the high-grade Gundam kits, this beam rifle was made using several colored plastics. To hold it, you need to remove the default hand manipulator and replace it with the right trigger holding hands. Disassembling might be a hassle, but this ensures a good and secure way of holding the beam rifle. Same goes for the beam saber. You need to remove 1 beam saber from the Gundam backpack and insert the one and only beam effect parts for it. Then you need to dismantle the default holding hands of this kit and use the holding hand manipulator to post beginning Gundam in slashing action. Lastly, this Gundam has a special hand manipulator. To execute the beginning Gundam uniqueness, you just need to remove the right hand manipulator and replace it with a special beam saber infused hand to imitate beginning Gundam's special attacks on its original animation video. Head is on ball joint, shoulder can rotate 360 degrees, shoulder butterfly movement, bicep bend and swivel, hands are both on ball joints, waist swivel, legs can go this far and that far, bend at the knee, weird toe joints are tilting, and both feet are on ball joints. The articulation of this gunpla is way better on most of the high-grade kit. It can stand in numerous ways without any balancing issues. The assembly of the side armor is also simple and putting back in place is no problem if the side armor pops off. The action poses when laid down on the floor are excellent, and a fairly dynamic postures is implemented even when placed on a stand. The mobility and joint strength are also excellent. In particular, the angle of the bend before and after the ankle shows the unprecedented range of motion. Here are the comparison to my other collection. Lego minifigure, Takaratomi Pikachu, Jolly Kitty Meals Jollibee Around the World Philippines, Bandai Automorphin Pink Ranger Flathead, and to the 1-144 No Great Wing Gundam. The things I don't like about this set was there is a minor problem with the design itself. The color coding is naturally complicated as the tricolor is scattered throughout the body. Many of the triangular parts on the whole body are made into separate parts, and although the color coding is quite good for the time being, there are so many small parts which is prone to get lost, and applying super glue might be ideal, especially on non-moving parts. Apart from the beam blade part, the saber base on the wrist are single molded on clear yellow parts. Since it is a 3-dimensional part, it cannot express properly even with a sticker, so it is necessary to paint it to look better. Lastly, the shield can only be clipped on the arm and cannot be held by any hand manipulator, which means that this shield can only be used by the beginning Gundam. Overall, I will give this toy this face reaction. High-grade beginning Gundam seems to focus on assembly, and that the result is evaluated as a success. In a word, the synchronizing ratio with the concept of the work seems to be very high, in that it faithfully reproduces the fun of the assembly process itself. This is a fun gunpla that is recommended for those who feel bored with a similar gunpla assembly. It was made out without any expectation, but it was a kit that gave unexpected pleasure in assembling. This is my personal review, my own point of view, and see you next time for more!